There is a warmth hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next.
Play ball.
So coming to the plate,
Batting
James
third.
Newcomb,
The third
and he's
baseman.
really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard.
So digging in now, James Newcomb, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of mix.
Now to the plate, James Newcomb, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A bouncer to the left side. Moran moving to his right, and there's one away. At the plate, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Justin Turner.
Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now
and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a...
Now at the plate, James Newcomb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now batting.
In now, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout. Dodgers leave him. Into the box for the Dodgers now, James Newcomb, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hit softly on the ground to first.
Right there, right here.
On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2 down the third baseline. To his right, Newcomb. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base. Standing in, James Newcomb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now batting.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Cody Bellinger. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Newman fields it cleanly. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1-2, here it is. And he popped him up. Newman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, James Newcomb. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
The 1-1. Hit hard. Foul. Newcomb on second. Seager at first with no outs. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway
All right,
left.
get halfway. Get halfway.
Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean...
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. The 3-2 pitch. Third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Digging in now, James Newcomb. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Line towards center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So stepping in, James Newcomb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2 to count.
The set and the 1-2.
No.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Settling in now James Newcomb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Hey, straight up, straight up.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Newcomb has got it, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 67.
Digging in once again, James Newcomb. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Drilled to the left side and through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that ball was hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Popped him up. McNeil has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 4, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Newcomb, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Soft grounder left side.
Come on.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4. The final. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Play ball. Out.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newcomb has it. And there's out number 2. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
Into the box now, Andrew Newcomb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Andrew Newcomb.
First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Corey Seager.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Newcomb on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding into the box, James
Batting
Newcomb.
third.
First shot for him
The third
here.
baseman.
2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Newcomb.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. First and second here with nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Batting fourth.
Next up for Los
The right
Angeles,
fielder.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody
Lifetime numbers against Steven
Bellinger.
Matz. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot,
off for the
Andrew
Dodgers.
Newcomb. He reached
The
on a
second
single in
baseman,
his first try.
Andrew.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
second
Andrew
baseman,
Newcomb.
Andrew Newcomb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So the lineup flips over and
Now
digging
back,
in,
second
Andrew
baseman,
Newcomb. He'll swing it
Andrew
from the left side right
Newcomb.
here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Sewald, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hard on the ground towards short. Lowry's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Newcomb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit to third.
Go hard, go hard,
Davis
go hard,
grabs
go hard.
it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's hit on the ground towards second. Newcomb scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game,